Greetings everyone on YouTube and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition with me, Kemsit, as we're gonna continue on with the custom campaign and scenario adventures in Mission 5, the Battle of Manzikert, with Arslan. And before I shall proceed forward, I would like to mention, if you'd like to play these custom campaign and scenarios, make sure that you present in the main menu. From there on, press this mods button, press the browser mods tab. Then you'll find a magical search bar over here where you have to write down the custom campaign and scenario that you prefer. Then you might be able to be welcomed by the custom campaign, which might be offered within diverse languages. For some of the content creators offer them in such, and then you simply press the one that you can understand and commune with, and then press the subscribe button, wait a little so that your PC downloads the required files that you need, restart your game so that everything works fluently, and then come back to the mods tab, and then make sure that you install mods tab over here. And then of course, once you found your custom campaign and scenario, make sure that this box is pressed so that your custom campaign is on. And then of course, make sure that you go back to the campaign, press this custom campaign button, and then select your campaign. And of course, enjoy your custom campaign and scenario, like we shall try to do so as well. For the fourth mission was truly horrific. And we'll see how mission 5 will be. The Battle of Manzikert. We have managed to finish to make it this fast west to Anatolia. Only one major roadblock stands in the way between us and Constantinople, the fortified city of Manzikert. The city has been recaptured by Byzantines recently, but they did not realize that our army is arriving. Following our recent victories and desirable circumstances going on in Byzantine affairs, the heirs of Rome was at a disadvantage. Their armies are racked with deceit and treachery, and they were forced to recruit Normans, blah blah blah. Arslan led his army outside of Manzikert, preparing to meet Byzantines outside Manzikert. This battle will either be our undoing or propel the Seljuk Turks to the greatness. Indeed. And of course it led them to greatness. Okay, just had to drink. Alright, well, we're gonna definitely try to scout around over here and there. Now, what do we have to do? Destroy all the Byzantines' army castles and mark a flare on the map single where you want the Seljuk Turks to attack. Oh, Seljuk army there, alright. Hints. The Turks have a population limit of 200. The forces of the Christian West are biding their time for now, so you may use of this period to exploit their weaknesses. Your early decisions can impact the outcome from the tide of the battle later. This scenario will be more focused on the battle. Resources will run out on this map, but you will continue to procure resources from periodic tributes, capturing citadels and destroying trade workshops. The enemies will not attack you initially, as they are more focused on attacking cities of Manzikert. The city can hold out from Byzantines for the first part, but not for too long. You may need to reinforce that city with defenses and troops should the city be full. The Byzantines will return to attack you. Make things a lot harder on yourself. Time is on the essence in this scenario. Try to strike a balance between going on the offensive and defending Caesar Massacre. Overexceeding yourself while on the offensive will slow results in destruction. You can ignore the auxiliary forces and mercenary armies that the Byzantines contracted, Norman, Varangians, and Armenians, if you like. But their forces will pose a major threat if left alone. Defeating Normans, Varangians, and Armenians by leveling their castles will let you control their bases. Defeating the Roman legions will weaken the main Byzantine armies. Defeating one or two mercenaries will convince them to share a secret with you. Seljuk forces to Sion will arrive from time to time. Mark the flare across the map to single where you want them to attack. The Byzantines and the mercenaries' fortresses are almost impregnable without a decent number of siege, and the Turks do not have any knowledge about the gunpowder yet. Scouts. Our Barcelona Purple has arrived near Manzikert to bring the Byzantines to submission. The Seljuk forces Tusian will assist the main army by sending reinforcements regularly. Seljuk-controlled Sizemezika, 3 Green, will attack the Byzantines from the south. However, the city lies in the way of the coalition of the Christians, west, and is the prime target of the Byzantines. Although they will attack with Sipahis and cavalry, the city will eventually get overrun without support. The Byzantines, 4 Blue, are fortified in Manzikert. Having firm control of the plateau to the west, it will be very difficult to invade with multiple fortresses and Roman camps guarding it. When the Byzantines attack, expect cataphracts, halberdiers, skirmishers, infantry, archers, and dozens of siege engines. However, the Byzantines reveal the weakness. Their dependence on the Roman legions, it is unlikely they can continue fight without the legions around. The Roman legions, 5 red, serve as an auxiliary forces to the Byzantines, and they control multiple bases, offering the Byzantines significant protection. They train legionnaires, centurions, ballistae, and knights. If the legions fall, the Byzantines will surely weak as well. The Byzantines also contracted mercenary services from the Normans, 6 yellow, the Varangians, 7 grey, and the Armenians, 8 orange. The Normans, led by Roussel de Balieu, are a little more than seafaring adventurers. Their knights, sergeants, and arbalisters are not one to be trifled with. The Normans also has plans for trebuchets. The Varangians, descended from the Vikings, are recruited by the Byzantines from northern Europe. They will field berserkers, arbalisters, and champions. The Armenians speak of revenge of the fall of Anyi from the Seljuks. Will train composite bowmen and units. Okay. Right. Well, we're definitely going to be needing a lot of archers and all that. And I'm going to quickly try to build even more economy. Let's try to build some siege. Let's try to build some horses, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Worry not. We'll first try to free our friends and all that here. This is a bit too much, but okay. Let's right away build some more horse archers, some more knights of these, and we'll be fine. And what we're going to do is slowly advance forward because I want to try and make sure that we can capture the other cities over here. And we do have quite a bit of stuff that we can use here. What did I say? The Byzantines have a Roman legion fight along. If we defeat them, it is unlikely the Byzantines will have a steam to keep fighting. Furthermore, we can start the Roman legion by destroying their supply stores. Well, that's really good, and that's something that we'll certainly try to attempt. But it's not an easy task, of course, as always, because the enemy still outnumbers us 10 to 1. And we're definitely going to need some more of these units. I don't know why the Kızılbaş warriors over here, but whatever. We'll just certainly try to press on forward here. Get more units, etc. We're gonna need to get our this a bit closer. I don't know why we had these things go far from here. Going to send Kızılbaş warriors here along with some of the villages here. There we go. Okay, now let's start pressing forward because time is on the essence. The quicker we do go, the quicker we'll be fine. We have already gathered a nice host to protect our ships and all that. If we can destroy the Norman mercenaries here, we'll be fine. Damn it, enemies. Ah, this situation stinks. Stupid enemies here like this. I also hate the fact that it creates navy. Like, come on, guys. Why do I have to split up my forces and all that? Stupid, really. Destroy this already. Is that navy's gone now too? Now it's the turn for these guys to die. It's gonna be an easy task, but it should be okay. Press on. That's another castle down finally. Sure. Another of the Roman trade workshops destroyed. Here comes some more men. Boys, come on. That was a close call. Here comes our allies. Roman legionnaires are now bested by us. Oh, great, of course, they have multiple walls here. Great. Come on, boys. Press on. Oh, shit. I'll let him. Slowly but surely we're making our way in. Yeah, it would be wise to kill the other places here too. Holy damn. Another castle destroyed. Well done. Think my ally can handle this one. Right. That's another castle destroyed. I'll need to destroy that. I'm surprised my AI friend doesn't try to wreck that, but he's slowly moving finally. Took him a while. In the meantime, I'm just gonna destroy the camp of the Greeks. Exactly. Hell yeah, finally. It took us a long while. Sure. Drowning in overconfidence, the Byzantines thought that they would be invincible with the combined armies of legions and mercenaries. Much of Byzantine dismay, they lost battle due to their treachery and deception. The Byzantine army was crushed, and most fierce of Byzantine and legion generals lay slain. It was such a catastrophic and humiliating defeat for the Byzantine Empire. We held a major celebration, plenty of food, with the sound of my fellow brothers cheering and laughing, filling the tent. What the fuck? After the Battle of Manzikert, the Byzantine Empire was weakened due to political tensions back in Constantinople, and the rest of Anatolia was open for us for conquest, and Anatolia would be our new home for generations to come. The desperate Byzantine Empire has requested help from the Christian West to retake Anatolia, from which would be start of the First Crusade. Now the Crusaders are overconfident that they think they can make us disappear from Anatolia. The Europeans will soon realize the price for meddling with the Seljuk Empire. Exactly. Honestly, yeah, well, apparently there's some stuff over here with bombard cannons and all that, but whatever, honestly, I don't really care. I'm actually just done with this mission. In my opinion, it was a little bit overwhelming with this kind of stuff. This is not how it should be portrayed, in my opinion, because there were also some passionate mercenaries that also fought in the Battle of Manzikert. And they even betrayed them as well, and sides whenever they saw that the Seljuk started to get very high morale and all this, and slaying the generals, etc. And of course, the Legionnaires started to get disarray, etc. And then they just start to retreat and all that historically. But this was a nice attempt to redo the scenery here. So yeah. But this concludes the entire campaign. Honestly, we're done. I'm happy about it. As I said, it was not the way I would have, portrayed this battle over here, and we'll see how it will continue on forward and get towards it. We'll find how everything else will be done. But I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. Do you want to recommend something we're gonna game together that's possible as well? Just write down comments box below or jump in Discord server so we can have a chat about it. Till then, I shall see you all later.